Is it enough to just hand over the information and communication maintenance contract cheaply? Many project managers prioritize cost reduction without deeply considering such questions. However, failing to properly verify contract terms often leads to budget waste, serious system failures, work disruptions, and complicated disputes. We need a more strategic approach to ensure system stability and avoid unnecessary risks. Today, I will explain 5 contract points the project manager must know. This essential information will help you efficiently use your valuable budget and operate the information and communication system reliably. Please make the most of the knowledge you can gain from this video and stay focused until the end. Information and communication facilities are the core infrastructure of all businesses and public services in modern society. From internal building networks to national backbone networks and complex smart city control systems. If these facilities fail to operate properly, even for a moment, it can lead to enormous economic losses, societal paralysis, and serious inconveniences. For example, a hospital's medical information system failure can directly affect patient lives, and a network outage at a financial institution can result in significant financial losses. Considering the importance of information and communication facilities, maintenance contracts should be understood not merely as an expenditure, but as the most critical strategic investment to ensure system continuity and prevent all potential risks. Unfortunately, many clients overlook this fundamental importance, often basing decisions solely on the lowest bid or setting abstract and vague contract terms. Such complacent approaches may seem like cost-saving measures in the short term, but in the long term, this can lead to recovery delays during system failures, a decline in service quality, unexpected additional costs, and ultimately result in much larger problems and significant expenses. Today, we will thoroughly explore what specific details client representatives should carefully check and review when entering into information and communication maintenance contracts, and why these points significantly impact your organization and work. The first key point is clarification of the contract scope. The first and most important thing to do when entering an information and communication maintenance contract is to define the scope of services in great detail and clarity. If you use abstract phrases like information and communication system, maintenance, or network management, there is a high risk of unnecessary misunderstandings and conflicts. The contract must explicitly define covered IT equipment and systems, listing specific hardware, software, network components, and applications. Furthermore, it should precisely detail all included services, such as proactive maintenance and monitoring, which involves 247 system monitoring, real-time alerts, and automated patch updates to identify and resolve issues before they impact operations. Bug fixes, security updates, performance improvements, and even adding new features should be clearly outlined if part of the scope. Best practices suggest a detailed scope matrix should include core maintenance tasks, their frequencies, emergency response protocols, and equally important, services and activities not included to avoid any ambiguity. It should also specify limits on resource allocation and communication methods with expected response times. For example, will the contract cover cloud integration and support for platforms like Microsoft, Azure, AWS, or Google Cloud? This is crucial for 2025. Does it include specific cybersecurity services, such as threat detection, vulnerability assessments, or incident response? Given the increasingly complex cyberattack landscape, these specifics prevent disputes over what is and isn't covered and ensure you receive expected services. Without a clear scope, you could pay for basic maintenance, while critical aspects like security or cloud support are neglected, leading to significant vulnerabilities or additional unexpected costs. This meticulous definition is your first line of defense against both system failures and budget overruns. The second key point is defined service level agreements (SLAs). Beyond simply listing services, a robust contract must establish clear expectations for performance, response times, and system availability. SLAs are legally binding commitments that hold the service provider accountable These should include specific metrics such as uptime guarantees, aiming for 99.9% or higher for critical systems. The contract should also clearly state the maximum allowable downtime for scheduled maintenance. And, more importantly, for unscheduled outages, response times for various issue severities must be defined. For instance, how quickly will the provider acknowledge a critical system failure versus a minor service interruption? What are the promised resolution times for these issues? Crucially, these SLAs must include financial penalties if the provider fails to meet these agreed-upon standards. Without these penalties, an SLA is merely a suggestion, not a commitment. Imagine a scenario where a network outage occurs during peak business hours. Without a strong SLA, you might face prolonged downtime, impacting revenue and customer trust, with no recourse. With clear penalties, the provider is incentivized to restore service swiftly. Additionally, consider including provisions for regular audits to verify compliance with these SLAs. Telecom audits, for example, should utilize accurate, real-time data to ensure operations meet regulatory standards. Clear SLAs ensure that your maintenance contract is not just a promise, but a performance guarantee. The third key point is cost structure and transparency. While cost reduction is often a primary driver, a truly strategic approach requires understanding the entire financial picture, not just the lowest initial bid. The contract should have transparent terms regarding pricing and included services, leaving no room for hidden fees or unexpected charges. Common payment structures include flat monthly fees, hourly rates for specific services, or prepaid service blocks. It's essential to understand which model applies and what each covers. Are there additional charges for emergency services outside of business hours? Are software licenses or hardware replacements included, or are they separate costs? Scrutinize clauses about potential price increases upon renewal. Many contracts include automatic annual increases, which can significantly inflate costs over time. Furthermore, the cost structure should clearly outline payment terms, including any penalties for late payment, to ensure mutual understanding and avoid disputes. Beyond the basic cost, consider the total cost of ownership. A seemingly cheap contract that lacks comprehensive coverage, leading to frequent system failures, will ultimately cost more in terms of lost productivity, recovery expenses, and reputational damage. Remember, the cheapest option up front can often be the most expensive. In the long run, insist on a clear breakdown of all potential costs, including those related to scalability and flexibility. Can the provider easily scale services to fulfill evolving business demands, without incurring exorbitant new charges? This transparency and cost structure empowers you to make informed financial decisions and accurately budget for your IT maintenance needs. The fourth key point is regulatory compliance and data protection. In today's highly regulated environment, compliance is not optional. It's mandatory. Your maintenance contract must explicitly address adherence to relevant, industry-specific regulations and data privacy laws. Data privacy, in particular, is paramount, with regulations like GDPR, CCPA, and evolving national data protection laws. The contract should include robust provisions for data security, outlining how your data will be handled, stored, and protected by the service provider. This includes detailing their security measures, encryption protocols, and incident response plans in case of a data breach. For specific industries, compliance requirements can be even more stringent. Healthcare software, for instance, must adhere to HIPAA, while financial systems need to meet SOX standards. For 2025, the EU AI Act will also become effective, requiring organizations to conduct detailed risk assessments for AI-driven contract processes, maintain transparent reporting, and apply safeguards based on risk levels. Telecom companies face unique complexities with 5G rollout and IoT expansion, increasing security risks and new telecom regulations adding layers of compliance. The contract should guarantee that the provider has the expertise and systems in place to ensure ongoing compliance with these evolving regulations. Furthermore, clarify intellectual property rights. especially if custom software development or modifications are involved. Define code ownership and license terms to avoid future disputes. Failure to address these aspects can expose your organization to significant legal risks, hefty fines, and severe reputational damage. A maintenance contract that neglects compliance and data protection is a ticking time bomb. The fifth and final key point is termination terms and exit strategy. While you enter a contract with the best intentions, circumstances can change. A well-crafted contract includes clear termination terms and a detailed exit strategy to ensure a smooth transition if the relationship ends. This includes specifying notice periods for termination, outlining the process for transferring knowledge, data, and access credentials back to your organization or a new provider, and detailing any associated costs.